I was there in their own culture for 2 years, so I know their culture very well. So I think that's one thing that sets me apart as a boss.
These are the trusted individuals that we work with, and that's how the fortune grows really quickly.
The finished product is super important, and everything's going to look as good as when we got there or better.
What is going on, everyone? We are back, and yes, I have now replaced the Jordan Lund, and we are back at the Fifth Element Podcast, episode 5. John, we're back, buddy. All right, John, so who's our next guest?
This is Korey Barlow from Rocky Mountain Landscape.
All right, brother. So, Korey, tell us who you are, what you do, and why people should hire you.
All right, well, he already said my name. I'm Korey. I grew up here in southern Utah. I've lived here my whole life. We do landscaping and concrete. Started about 5 years ago.
I got to know, right?
Okay.
Like, let's just be really transparent.
Okay.
Everyone could do landscaping, right? Anyone could do hardscaping. Why hire you over the next guy? Why hire Korey?
Why hire us? Well, one of the many reasons is because, one, I speak Spanish.
Dude,
so
that's very good.
There's 100% transparency between me and my crew. There's not, you don't have one, you don't have what do you call the boss? You don't have the boss trying to explain it with hand gestures.
Okay.
I can talk to the crew about it. 100% honesty. No change orders. We change something on the fly. It's all right. No change orders, stuff like that. So,
Okay.
And you got brought in here by David Tollefson,
Yeah,
Taylor Made Pools. I think he was on episode 2 or 3 or something like that. He's super meticulous. And so
100%.
Just by knowing David so well, that tells me a lot about your work.
Yeah.
So tell us how you got started in your trade. Like, what was the passion behind it?
So I started LDS Mission, got home in 2020. I started working for a lawn care company. I worked there for like 3 weeks, and I said, this is stupid. Anyone can mow lawns. Mm-hmm. So I went and started mowing lawns and just kind of worked it from there. We don't mow lawns anymore. Stopped doing that. We just do landscape installs and concrete.
There's no more grass around here. It's all
I know.
like
we're taking it all out right now.
Yeah.
So.
Are you doing that? Or you going to more turf? Or you
we do all the turf. We do all that. And with there's a rebate right now. The Washington County's doing
for turf.
Yeah, for turf. They're actually paying $2 a square foot. So say your turf, costs $8 a foot installed. You're saving $2 by.
Is that what it is here?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
$8 installed plus a $2 rebate.
Yeah, so you're really paying $6.
What are pavers now?
Pavers are $12 to $14 a square foot.
So pavers were $6 a square foot not that long ago, believe it or not, and now you have that much more that's gone up. So what is that? What is that from? Is that a tariff thing? Is that a material thing?
I don't know. I think it's the suppliers. I think it's supply and demand. Maybe something like that. Labor is a big thing too. Paying guys a lot more than what we were paying. You're $12 to $17 an hour guy. Mm-hmm. You can maybe find them now, but they're not good. So to keep guys, I normally start them at 20 and go up from there.
Good for you. So how is the labor force out here?
Right now, the labor force, it's really easy to find laborers, not skilled, but laborers,
willing to work.
Willing to work, shovel, they can do stuff like that. Really easy to find those guys. Yes. Trainable. But to find really good guys, it's really hard to find foremans. Someone with a driver's license is extremely hard to find.
Gosh, that's been one of our toughest things.
Really?
Like, it's one of the things we have to ask in interviews. Do you have a driver's license?
A valid driver's license.
Yeah, or if they do, are you insurable? That's another
So how many guys you running now?
I have 6 guys right now.
6 guys. So let's talk about culture really quickly.
Okay.
What's the culture in your company? Are you doing weekly meetings? Is it monthly meetings? Is it a daily thing?
Yeah.
How are you keeping them going? Because if you're saying it's so hard to find guys, like how are you keeping them?
I think one is me as a boss. I don't really show up to the job site and just start cussing them out.
Okay.
I think I would say I'm a pretty good boss. If you ask them, I think that's why a lot of them stay.
Okay.
I've had a couple of them come to me and say, "Hey, this guy offered me $3 more an hour, but he's like, it's not worth it.
Right.
I want to stay with you. You are fair to me. Give me my hours. You're fair to me. I don't want to go to work for this guy. He's going to work me like a dog. He doesn't care about me. He just wants the work done." So I think that's one thing that kind of sets me apart as a boss is that I care about them, and I know that I was there in their own culture for 2 years, so I know their culture very well.
Okay.
And I can relate with them, I think, is one thing.
So you're a young business owner. Bless your heart, brother. But the good thing is that you're learning now. You're learning all the trials and tribulations at a young age. What is your goal, right? Because you are a young man. What's your goal to scale? Where are you trying to go to? What's the end result here?
My goal is I would like to have a few crews for landscaping, concrete, and then I also like to start back up the lawn mowing again. It is a pain in the butt. But having, right systems and procedures and the right billing is really important, which I didn't have when I first started.
So
So
let's
that's why
talk
I
about
stopped
that.
doing it. Yeah.
Systems,
Yeah.
right? Standard operating procedures. Like, so you said you didn't have that early on. When did that happen? When did that transpire?
I think, well, the biggest thing is why I stopped doing the lawn care is because I didn't have that. So I kind of just got rid of that as like a thing that I offered
Right.
because I didn't have that. What really helped me now is not by not having that, it gives me a lot more time to be able to deal with these bigger jobs that we're doing and being able to talk with people and kind of just line guys up and create all these things so each guy knows what they're doing. And having two separate trucks, like what I'll do is on one truck I have everything painted out. Like I have all the shovels painted a certain color, and the other truck is painted another color. That way they don't mix and match because
That's cool.
running into a big thing is they're all trading stuff, and then
Yeah.
he shows up to a job and he doesn't have the tools because the other guy took it out of the other truck. So I'm like, well, what the heck? Now we got to run. It costs a lot of time and money to run back to the yard or run border the other crews out to go get that stuff. So
Big jobs like having David on here. We just did one with him from Tailor Made Pools. Do you do like all his concrete? Like, explain
yeah.
to me a little bit about like the pool work you do for him.
Yeah, so we do all of his decking. He normally does the copings. He normally does tile coping stuff like that. So we do all of his decking. Basically, we just do it by the square foot with him. So he just knows my square foot price.
So are you out there planting the trees and doing all
Yeah,
that
so
kind of
so
stuff?
David doesn't like to be involved in landscape because he just he doesn't like it. He doesn't have an eye for it, and I don't think he wants to deal with a dead plant. He doesn't want to get a call. So he just leaves that up to me to work with the customer through the customer on that.
Design and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Awesome.
So collaboration, right,
yep.
with David. How important is that for you to grow and scale your business?
It's 100%. It's really important, especially with David, because we do probably a pour a week with him. So I mean, that's a pour a week is a lot.
Yeah.
And it's great for us. So it's one day to set up, and one day to pour. So it's keeps my guys really busy, and then so more pool guys is a great.
And this
system
actually
for
gets
me.
my mind rolling because we're plumbers and we're out there replacing sewer mains and water mains in people's front yards, and
Yeah.
we do put everything together, as best as we can. But it would be awesome, I start to think like, how can I utilize you within my business?
Yeah.
And that's finished product and offering that client that finished product, putting the lawn back, planting
Yeah.
the trees that we have to rip out, concrete sidewalks, all that kind of stuff. We're actually on a job right now. Dustin's working on where we're taking out a bunch of concrete sidewalks. So you will be bidding that.
Sweet.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
No?
And that's what it's all about. That's why
Yeah.
he's doing this collaboration. Like I said, building these podcasts, building these relationships, because that's what it's all about. And John, what you just talked about regarding like going on job sites and recognizing where there's opportunity for other businesses, that's where a lot of businesses fail, and it's unfortunate. And for you guys to be doing this as a team, because say your reps come out, your sales guys come up, your techs come up, and they recognize an opportunity. And for argument's sake, they go and they look at the piece of property and they see, oh, we have failing gutters, we have a failing roof, the landscaping's looking poor. Like, it's your job, it's your guys' job to build the culture. Be like, hey, just want to, by the way, if you have any of these issues or you might be working on these issues in the house, these are the team members that we work with. These are the trusted individuals that we work with. And that's how the fortune grows really quickly. Number one, they already trust you because they called you to come out there. And now you're telling this customer, hey, well, these are my trusted trades and my trusted network.
And we're very big on finished product.
Yeah.
Like replacing the sewer line, it's not fun money to spend. It's under the ground. You don't see it. It's not like putting new windows or a new door on your house, anything like that. But the finished product is what the client sees. And so we were the first people to go there and to watch, the finished product is super important. And I've always said to my technicians and people in the field is everything's going to look as good as when we got there or better.
Yep.
And usually it's on the better standpoint. So planting trees back, going the extra mile, fixing the irrigation, the concrete, that kind of stuff. There's not a ton of plumbing companies out there that actually do that kind of stuff and offer that turnkey process.
Yeah, and 100% we're basically the follow-up. We're the cleanup crew is what I call us. We show up to the job, we clean up the rest of the trash, and we finish it up. So
Make it look beautiful.
Yep.
Nice. So obviously you talked about company culture a little bit. How do you do marketing for your company? I'm just kind of curious
Yeah.
because every state's a little bit different, but
Yeah.
how do you get people to go to your services?
So I'm big on Instagram.
Okay.
I do a lot of videos and stuff like that. Right now I'm not doing as much marketing because I just landed a couple of big jobs with big builders and stuff like that.
You're a smart man.
So-
So you're pacing yourself.
Yep.
And I can't tell you how many businesses outgrow themselves too quickly and put
Yeah.
themselves in a bind because they're not able to handle the capacity of work that's coming their way. So
Yeah.
hats off to you at 27 years old to recognize that.
Thank you.
Because so you're basically, the eggs in the basket are the ones that you're taking care of
Yep.
in that moment. Customer service, how important is that to you? And what do you do that's different for customer service?
What I do is I give a lot of people my personal number. A lot of people I work with have my personal number, so they can call me, text me if there's ever an issue. We take care of it.
Okay.
That's a big thing for me. Is just making sure they're happy and doing what we say we're gonna do.
Okay.
Where do you see your business in 5 years?
Okay. I see my business in 5 years. It's me having multiple crews. Hopefully that I have someone in my place. What I'm doing right now, I'm going to have someone estimating, bidding. Hopefully, I buy a piece of land, office. I can put an office up, have a storefront. Maybe that storefront I can have all my work pavers and stuff like that. Have everything out so people can come and actually see. Because what I run into is a lot of people want to see, like the work that we've done, and a lot of the work is in backyards or it's so they can't really go and see the work.
So
They
like
can
at this
only see
building, have
pictures.
like things set up that
Yeah,
you
like
can.
set up like out front, like have it like do a paver patio, a
Nice.
wall, stuff like that. And I see myself being able to move on to bigger and better things and worrying about the business. The business is taken care
Do you
of.
do patios? Is that
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that
we
you
do
do?
patios, yep.
Awesome.
So what was the turning point for you to say, I'm doing this. I see a void in the industry. I'm going off on my own. I'm starting my own thing. Like
Yeah.
what was that moment?
I think it was when I was working for the other company.
Okay.
We were like mowing lawns,
Yeah.
and they had like a riding lawn. It's called a walker. He had a riding lawnmower.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's having us push mow, and I'm like, he could be done 3 times as fast. Why are we push mowing these lawns? Like you can get to it with the walker. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like if this was my company, 100% my guys would be on the riding mower. It's not as hard on them, and they'd be getting done quite twice as fast, and that means they can take care of other things on that same property. And when I saw that, I'm like, well, I should just do my own thing because I'm like, I just see this as being an easy thing to do because landscaping it's more work than it is, I guess, mental.
Right.
So it's all work. So I just put my head down and went. So
If somebody out in St. George is trying to get a hold of you, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Is it social media, Google? Like where are you at?
so you can look me up on Google. It's Rocky Mountain Landscape, or you can call me. You can call me and get my phone number out. It's 435-215-6850. You can call me. We have an Instagram too. You can look me up on Instagram. I mean, there's multiple ways to get a hold of me. So
I do want
Facebook.
one of those hats.
Yeah, I got plenty of them. So.
That is a pretty sweet hat.
Yeah.
All right, so you just witnessed collaboration once again. This is the Fifth Element. This is episode 5. We got Jordan Long to come back for episode 6, so stay tuned for more collaboration. And once again, guys, remember, if you want to be a part of the Fifth Element podcast, it's really this simple. Message us on Facebook, get in there and say, hey, I'm interested in being a part of that podcast. How do I get in on that? We will talk to you soon. See you in episode 6.